سعادة السفير وصل إلى ختام ولايته بلبنان من وقت ما أجى عليها بسنة 2016. We are very happy to have you today, Your Excellency, Ambassador of India at Lebanon, Sanjiv Arora. Welcome to Tele, Liban.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
We are so happy to have you. First of all, we are very sorry. Our sincere condolences for what happened after the brutal attack at Pulwama in India on the 14th of February 2019. How is the government of India is dealing with this terrorist attack?
This is a very dastardly terrorist attack on our paramilitary security personnel that took place in Pulwama in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir on 14 February. Terrorism has emerged as the most serious global challenge. And this heinous crime has been condemned in the strongest terms by India and by countries around the world. And of course by the United Nations. This terrorist organization called Jaish-e-Mohammed, led by Masood Azhar, they have claimed responsibility, and they have a diabolical track record of having perpetrated other terrorist attacks against India and also in other parts of the world. It is extremely distressing that Masood Azhar and his cohorts and other perpetrators of such terrorist attacks are roaming freely in Pakistan. We have once again called upon Pakistan to take credible action to curb their activities, these terrorist activities emanating from their soil against India.
Yes.
And to bring the perpetrators of these crimes to justice. You know, in November 2008, you would remember 26 November 2008, a dastardly terrorist attack in Mumbai, in which 174 people were killed, not only Indians but many foreigners, and Hafiz Saeed again,
all over the world.
He is roaming free in our western neighbor. And we also call upon the international community to take most urgent and effective measures to ban these terrorists under the Counter-Terrorism Committee of the UN Security Council. And of course, the Security Council has already proscribed Jaish-e-Mohammed. We appreciate the condemnation and condolences of our Lebanese friends. There was on the morning of 15th February a statement of condemnation, condolences issued by Wazarat-e-Kharjaiya, His Excellency Jabran Basil. And yesterday, when I had the honor of paying my farewell call on His Excellency Prime Minister Saad Hariri, he expressed once again condemnation and condolences, and I was given a copy of a letter that he has written to our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, and I would just, without taking much time, read part of that, saying that Lebanon, who has suffered from terrorism, cannot but condemn such heinous attacks that claim innocent lives and aim at creating chaos and insecurity. Allow me, on my own behalf and on behalf of the Lebanese government and the people, to pay my sincere condolences to you and to the families of the victims, and express my solidarity with the friendly people and government of India in this particularly tragic crisis. And this further strengthens India's resolves to continue taking all necessary steps to combat terrorism, and also to continue further developing our cooperation with civilized countries around the world to curb this scourge of our times. And you would recall that India's proposal for a comprehensive convention on international terrorism, CCIT.
Yes.
This has been on the table of the United Nations since 1996. So I think we urge once again the international community to conclude this convention without any further delay.
I'll take a moment to translate in a general way. رح ترجم بشكل عام لأنه طبعا الجواب كان كتير طويل. اليوم كان بعد ما سألته عن الإرهاب اللي صار بإنديا والحركة الإرهابية اللي تمت هونيك، كان عم بيحكي إنه الإرهاب هو تحدي عالمي اليوم، وإنديا طبعا الهند بترفض هيدا الموضوع وكل بلاد العالم بترفضه، والكل اليوم عم بيطالب، وخاصة الهند عم بتطالب باكستان لأنه طبعا الإرهابيين أعلنوا عن نفسهم، فعم بتطالب إنه يتم القبض عليهم وتحمل هيدي المسؤولية لنوصل إلى عدالة تامة. يجب أيضا التوصل إلى حل، كما حكى عن لبنان ودور بعض المسؤولين اللي توجهوا بالتعازي الحارة للهند بهالكارثة اللي صارت. الرئيس سعد الحريري والوزير جبران باسيل أيضا تواصلوا مع السفير لتقديم التعازي أيضا واستنكار هيدا العمل الإرهابي. أيضا وصلت له سعادة السفير رسالة خاصة من الرئيس سعد الحريري بيقول فيها أنه لبنان أيضا كان له حصة من الإرهاب، ولبنان طبعا بيرفض هيدا الشيء. بالإضافة أيضا إلى ضرورة تلاحم البلدان كلها من أجل محاربة الإرهاب، والهند كان لها حصة كتير كبيرة بهذا الموضوع من سنة 1996 بمؤتمر تحت عنوان CIT عم يشتغلوا عليه ولا زالوا أيضا بموضوع محاربة الإرهاب. Lebanon was your fourth assignment as an ambassador, and you have been here since 2016, and now you arrived to the end of your mandate. Unfortunately, we would like to have you more here in Lebanon, but you have a different mission now. What are the best memories you kept from Lebanon?
Yeah, I came to Lebanon in December 2016. Before that, I was ambassador of India to Qatar.
Yes.
And from the day I arrived in your beautiful and welcoming and friendly country, I instantly felt among friends. You see, our relations go back into civilization and history. علاقات قوية جدا منذ قرون يعني.
بين لبنان والهند.
حضارة وتاريخا. And I think both countries share strong commonalities. Lebanon has a pluralistic ethos, so has India. And we have always also admired that Lebanon has always remained a functioning democracy. And India, as you know, is the world's largest democracy. So I think there is a very solid foundation of our friendly relations. Yeah. And our cooperation in diverse sectors has been growing.
Yes.
To the mutual benefit of both sides, and there is, of course, vast potential to further expand our cooperation. So it has truly, Ms. Rana, it has truly been a very pleasant and very fulfilling assignment. And I also convey this on behalf of my family. We are very grateful for the warm welcome, for the friendliness, for the gracious hospitality of the Lebanese people, who are always cheerful. And of course, the government of Lebanon, we would leave with very happy memories that we shall always cherish. We shall miss Lebanon.
Yes.
But as they say, this is not a final goodbye or a farewell.
Of course.
This is to say ila al-liqa.
طبعا. سألته انه هيدي رح تختتم، رح يغادر لبنان قريبا، وشو اجمل الذكريات اللي حملها معه سعادة السفير. كان عم بيقول انه لبنان كثير ضيافة، وكان عنده ذكريات كثير حلوة بهيدا البلد، لانه كمان ايضا لبنان في علاقة جدا وطيدة بينه وبين الهند، وفي كثير امور مشتركة. هالتعددية اللي موجودة بلبنان ايضا موجودة بالهند. ايضا العلاقة الديمقراطية، البلد الديمقراطي بلبنان أيضا بيشبه كتير البلد الديمقراطي بالهند، بالإضافة إلى التعامل بعدة قطاعات اللي صار بين البلدين واللي ما زال مستمر، والأمور المشتركة اللي هي بتربطهم بين بعضهم. وأيضا قال أنه هو سعيد جدا كان بالعيش بلبنان هو وعائلته، وقدر يعمل أصدقاء كتار، وهيدي ما رح يكون الوداع، إنما إلى اللقاء القريب. In Lebanon, Your Excellency, there is also a presence of 900 Indian soldiers as part of the UNIFIL, and this is very important. And India has given a lot in this issue. Tell us more about the importance of India in the UNIFIL, Indian soldier in the UNIFIL.
Firstly, every Indian is extremely proud of our defense forces and our other security personnel for their highest levels of professionalism, and also for reaching out to the local communities in a very sincere and helpful manner. Indian Army has been a part of UNIFIL in South Lebanon since November 1998, and every year there is a turnover, the battalion changes. Currently we have the 20th Indian Battalion in the Indian Army. It's the 11 Jat Infantry Battalion Group, and like all their predecessors, INDBAT as we call them, they are doing a great job, you know, both in terms of professional excellence, and I would say their winning hearts and minds approach that has really endeared them to the local communities. Indian Battalion 19 had more than 900 soldiers. In the current battalion, there is a very interesting development that has taken place. You see, it is for the first time ever that Kazakhstan has contributed to any peacekeeping mission of the United Nations. So there was a request from Kazakhstan that their troops in UNIFIL who are participating for the first time should be under the command of the Indian Battalion. So, you know, in the current INDBAT, 779 soldiers of the Indian Army, and also under their command 120 soldiers from Kazakhstan, you know, and it's also a very interesting example of sharing experiences and best practices in a multilateral setting. You know, India's contribution to UN peacekeeping missions over the years has been phenomenal, as you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
So in general, because we don't have a lot of time, and we need to talk also about the celebration of Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program بشكل سريع عن الكتيبة الهندية باليونيفيل. قال انه عطت كثير وصار في تطور كثير. هي موجودة بلبنان من نوفمبر 1998 وعم يعملوا شغل رائع وكثير فخورين فيهم، والعمل عم يتطور، وحاليا في كتيبة من كازاخستان ايضا رح تنضم ورح تكون تحت امرة الكتيبة الهندية. Tell us more about the celebration of Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, ITEC Day, that happened on the 19th of February at the Haigazian University Auditorium.
Well, the ITEC program, the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, this was a very far-sighted initiative by the Indian government that started way back in 1964. This was aimed at enhancing capacity building in fellow developing countries, you know, in this very vital area. And I think it's a very good example of South-South cooperation, and it is fully funded by Government of India. And it's also about exchanging experiences, best practices. So over the years, a large number of Lebanese officials from various ministries, Wazaarat Kharjaya and a number of other ministries, as also from your other organizations like the Lebanese National Assembly, the Audit Bureau, and so on, they have been trained at India's top class training institutions under ITEC, and likewise your security personnel. You see, I am very glad to share with you that during the current year, there are 75 training slots for civilian officials.
75?
75, yeah.
Training?
And, yeah. And
Okay.
33 training slots for defense officials from Lebanon. And there are also occasions when there are participants from your private sector. So every year we get together with all the ITEC alumni, you see, who are, I would say, ambassadors for both Lebanon and India. They are ambassadors of our friendship and cooperation. So yes, on the 19th, this was the annual celebration of the ITEC Day. This was organized by the embassy at High Ghazian University. I would like to renew our thanks to High Ghazian University for offering this facility. And as always, it was an occasion to reconnect and celebrate our friendship and cooperation very enthusiastically. And of course, we remain in touch with the ITEC alumni, ITEC trainees on a regular basis also.
Of course. كنا عم نحكي عن الاحتفال اللي صار للإنديان Technical and Economic Cooperation Program ITEC أو المشروع التقني والاقتصادي اللي بيصير. تم تدريب عدد كتير من الناس من خلال هذا البروجرام، أيضا لبنانيين، وزارات وغيرها. وخلال هيدي السنة بيجتمعوا كل القدامى واللي شاركوا ليرجعوا يعززوا الترابط ما بينهم أيضا من خلال هيدا الاحتفال، وطبعا اللي بيعزز العلاقة. During your mandate, of course, a lot of projects has been executed, and India also has given a lot to Lebanon to achieve some programs. Tell us about the funds.
Well, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to contribute to further strengthening our friendly ties and our multidimensional cooperation. As far as our development cooperation assistance is concerned, I've already told you about ITEC. Well, we have also got in principle approval for a number of quick impact projects. You see, grassroots projects that would be implemented.
Gas projects?
Grassroots at the ground level.
Okay.
You know, projects for the benefit of people that would be funded and implemented in cooperation with the local authorities. And of course, there have been several occasions over the years when Government of India has also extended financial assistance. For example, you know, the last two pledging conferences on the Syrian crisis that took place in Kuwait, there was a funding of $1 million committed by our government for Lebanon. This is very much a part of our strong relationship and our steadfast commitment to further intensify our engagement on bilateral issues and also, you see, on regional and international issues. And I'm very confident that our relations would progress further from strength to strength.
Of course. إذا طبعا كان للهند وللسفارة الهندية مساعدات كثيرة على عدة أصعدة، عدة بروجيات منهم ITEC اللي حكينا عنه، بالإضافة لمشاريع قيد العمل عليها. أيضا صار في تبرع ب1,000,000 دولار تقريبا لدعم لبنان بقضية النازحين، وأيضا في كثير من الدعم بقضايا محلية وعالمية، وكان عم بيقولوا إن شاء الله بيستمر هذا الموضوع أكثر وأكثر، وبيضل هذا الترابط موجود بين لبنان والهند. Your Excellency Sanjiv, Arora, I'm so happy to have you today, and we want to wish you good luck in your new journey. And it has been a long time you have been here in Lebanon, and I think you're leaving with good memories. Thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you so much for hosting me. Just shortly before I leave your beautiful, friendly and great country, and all best wishes to the wonderful people of Lebanon.
Thank you.
إلى اللقاء.
إلى اللقاء. شكرا لك.
شكرا جزيلا.
لهون نحن مشاهدينا بنكون وصلنا إلى ختام صباحنا. نتمنى أنكم تكونوا استمتعتوا معنا بكل لقاءاتنا الحوارية وفقراتنا. نرجع نلتقى بكرة إن الله راد بصباح جديد. باي باي.